Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga Flow Coco. My name is Coco and today I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of core engaging sequences to work on our stability and strength. So if you guys are ready, get into some comfy yoga gear as well as bring out your yoga mat or some gym clothes, whatever you feel comfortable in. A blanket also works, and let's get started. All right, so to get things started, we're going to start at the end of our mat. We're going to get into a plank pose. So starting off, raising our hands above head, inhale. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Walk your hands up into plank position. Hands right below the shoulders. Feet hip distance apart. Back parallel to the mat. And take a couple breaths here. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And stay here for a couple more breaths. All right, perfect. On your inhale, we're going to bring our left foot up. Step it up towards the front of the mat. Then bring your right heel down. Turn it to the side. And we're going to cartwheel our hands up to warrior two, facing forward above the middle finger of your left hand. Hands parallel to the mat. I'm going to take a couple of breaths here. On your inhale, we're going to take our back hand and just hold it down to the back of your thigh, and then bring your left palm up, flip your left palm up, and then we're just going to reach back. All right, perfect. On your inhale, we're going to bring our hands back parallel to the mat. Then I want you to engage your core. You're going to turn your right foot forward. And we're going to reach towards the front of the mat and extending and reaching, or I should say hinging at your hips. We're going to hinge forward. You can bring your feet a little bit closer together here. Bending your left knee. We're going to bring our right foot up off the mat. Using the core strength here, your balance, reaching forward. Sternum towards the front. Keeping the crown of your head up. Just bring your right leg up. Pressing down with your left foot on all 5 of your toes. Try to bring your right leg up to be parallel to the mat. I'm just going to take a couple breaths here to balance. All right, inhale, hands to heart center. Bring your right foot back. Try not to fall there. And then we're going to bring it back to warrior two, turning that right heel back. All right, perfect. We're going to cartwheel the hands of your inhale, bring them all the way down to the mat. Bring the left foot back. Then we're just going to switch sides. Bring the right foot forward, turning the left heel to the side of the mat, and then cartwheel the hands up. Facing forward towards the inline of the middle finger, just staring through that. Hands parallel to the mat, warrior two. Take the right hand down, then we're going to take the left hand down, and we're going to flip the right hand. Bring it all the way up. Inhale. Your reverse warrior pose here. I believe that's what it's called, reverse warrior. Take a couple breaths here. All right, on your inhale, we're going to bring the hands back parallel to the mat, turning your left heel to the back of the mat now. And then we're going to, again, engaging the middle of the body here. Pressing down on that right foot, really using that right foot to balance here. We're going to just bring the hands to heart center, bending the right knee. We're going to bring our left foot up. You can bring your feet closer together and just balancing, keeping the head straight forward, staring straight forward ahead, trying to keep the crown of the head up, and just bring that left leg up, pressing down with the right foot. And we're just going to reach our hands forward. Perfect. All right, bring the hands back down to prayer, foot down back to the mat, back down to your warrior two pose. All right, we're going to cartwheel the hands back down to the mat. Bring that left foot up, forward fold. Inhale, exhale, halfway lift. Inhale, forward fold. Hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center, mountain pose. Palms facing forward. Feet pressed down to the mat. Out of this pose, we're going to take our hands, heart center, and then we're just going to reach the hands forward, slowly bending the knees here. You can separate the feet a little bit as well, so that way they're just hip distance apart. We're going to go down into our chair pose here. Take a couple of breaths here. Bringing the shoulders away from the ears, palms facing each other, sternum facing forward, hips pressed back. Feel free to bring it down just a little bit more. And up. Raise them all the way up, hands to heart center. I'm going to do the chair pose just 2 more times, a couple breaths. So on your inhale, we're going to reach the arms out, pressing the hips down, using the feet to balance here, but really pressing down on all 10 toes. Bring the shoulders away from the ears, reaching out and trying to dip down. Not too much, but so you can at least try to get your upper thighs almost parallel to the mat. And up. All right, one more time. On your inhale, we're going to reach out. Chair pose. Try to bring it down further if possible here. Pressing down on all 10 toes. And up. Nice. All right, so we're going to take a seated position on our mat here. I'm actually going to face the front of the mat. And we're going to get into boat pose here. So this is another way to engage the core and that middle line of the body. So from here, we're just going to make sure my mic is still on. All right, from here, we're just going to have our toes facing up. And then we're going to place our hands down to the mat, just right beside our hips to just help to balance ourselves to get started. Then we're going to lean back slightly, but not curling back. You want to make sure that ensure that your shoulders stay straightened and away from the ears. Just going to slowly lean back. And as we're leaning back, we're going to bring our feet up. You may feel a little bit of shaking here. So you know if you need a little bit more core strength here, I need to work out my core strength here, obviously. So it's going to take a little bit of practice, but so I'll also help with the balance. So feel free to adjust here, sitting on your sit bones and then leaning back. Once you feel like you're about almost 10 inches up from the mat, it's a little bit less, that's okay. You want to bring your hands up and then facing, palms facing each other. Using your core strength here to balance and engage. And holding at least for 10 seconds. And release. Whew, it's hard to do when talking. All right, we're just going to do that 2 more times. All right, so on your inhale, we're just going to lean back. Hands, palms facing each other, and then bring the feet up. Try to bring them up almost 10 inches. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Whew. Let's try one more time. I had a little bit of lunch before this. It's probably not the best idea. If you eat, make sure it's at least an hour prior to this exercise so you don't get nauseous or anything like that. Not that I am, but just in case. All right, one more time. We're going to make this a strong one. So leaning back, take a couple breaths. And we're going to bring it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Nice. Great job, everyone. All right, so we're going to bring ourselves into seated position here. Allow our bodies to rest after feeling some of that heat. Getting ourselves in a nice grounded seating here, sitting on our sit bones. Adjusting ourselves so our sternum is facing up straight. Crown of the head up straight as well, as if a thread is pulling up from the crown of our head. Feel free to place your hands facing down or palms up. I'm going to take a couple deep breaths here. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. And we're just going to set an intention for the day with one word, whether that be grounding or strength, peace, harmony. Whatever that may be, focus on that one word in your mind. Feel a light slowly glowing from within. You can probably see a small spotlight glowing as you close your eyes. Just focus in on that and your breath. Focus on that intention. Relaxing your facial muscles, your shoulders, your core. Slowly bring some awareness back to your body by fluttering your fingertips, your toes. Take a couple more breaths here. And when you're ready, slowly flutter your eyes open. Hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you all for joining today's core sequence. I hope you all found some stability and strength in today's sequence, as well as some balance as we engage our core muscles. Be sure to refer back to this video at least weekly, so that way you can really strengthen and stabilize the core muscles as we go along with our new sequences as well. And if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Namaste.